It was a chilly autumn morning in a quiet European town. In the middle of a small park, on an old wooden bench, people stopped in shock. There, a tiny puppy was bound tightly with layers of duct tape stuck to the wooden slats. His golden fur was matted, patches rubbed bare where the tape had pressed too hard. His brown eyes shimmered with tears, silently pleading for help. Passers-by murmured in disbelief. Who could be so cruel to do this? Among them, an elderly woman with silver hair, Margaret, slowly stepped forward. Her frail hand trembled as she reached out, gently stroking the puppy's head. "Don't be afraid, little one. I won't leave you like this." Margaret borrowed a small knife from a jogger nearby. With painstaking care, she cut through the duct tape layer by layer. Each peel revealed red marks on the puppy's skin, and each tug made him whimper in pain. After nearly an hour, he was finally free. Margaret lifted him into her arms, ignoring the fur and dirt clinging to her sweater. He nestled against her chest, shivering, but his eyes glimmered with a fragile spark of hope. Back at her modest home, the puppy refused food at first. He curled into a corner of the kitchen, eyes fixed on the door as though waiting for someone who never came back. Margaret sat beside him for hours, speaking softly, telling him stories of her own life, stories of loneliness, of years spent without a companion. Slowly, his fears softened. One day, he licked her hand, then began to eat, and soon he followed her footsteps everywhere. She named him Sunny, because he had brought a ray of sunshine into her quiet, aging life. One late afternoon, Margaret walked Sunny through the park again. Suddenly, a thin, ragged man appeared. The moment his eyes landed on Sunny, he froze. "That's my dog," he cried, voice shaking. Sunny whimpered and pressed close against Margaret's legs. The man claimed his dog had gone missing weeks ago, but his voice cracked, his eyes burned with grief, and something in his expression unsettled Margaret. She didn't know whether to trust him. A crowd gathered around, whispering anxiously. The air grew tense, as though something was about to erupt. The police arrived to mediate. Margaret showed them a small folded note she had discovered stuck beneath the tape on the bench.
Everything's gonna be all right.
The handwriting was messy, rushed. "Please, take care of him. I lost my home. I have no food. I can't let him starve with me. Forgive me." The man dropped to his knees, sobbing. He admitted he had been a construction worker, injured in an accident, then lost his job, his home, and eventually everything. Sunny was all he had left. With nothing to give, he had no choice but to leave Sunny behind. He taped him to the bench so the puppy wouldn't wander into danger, praying someone kind would find him. He cried through the night after walking away. Margaret's voice trembled as she placed a hand on his shoulder. "You haven't lost everything. Sunny is still here. And if you need a place, my door is open too." Sunny wagged his tail furiously, barking with joy at hearing his master's voice again. There was no anger, no resentment, only boundless happiness at the reunion. With tears streaming, Margaret made a suggestion that silenced the crowd. "Why don't we live together? I need a friend. You need a home. And Sunny needs both of us." The man nodded through his tears. From despair, a new family was born, an old woman, a broken man, and a loyal little dog. From that day on, Margaret's little house was no longer empty. 3 souls shared one roof, finding warmth in each other. Sunny became the sunshine indeed, the bridge between 2 lonely hearts. His loyalty proved that sometimes, a dog's love can heal wounds deeper than time. No one in the park that morning could have imagined that from a puppy cruelly taped to a bench would come a story of redemption, family, and love. Thank you for watching this story to the end. If you'd like to see more tales of dog rescues, canine loyalty, and unusual friendships between animals, please like and subscribe to Soul Paw Stories V. Goodbye, and see you again in our next story about dogs and loyalty.